everyone, Bree here with the Saint. We hope everyone had a good Easterless Easter break and that you all made it safely back to the bubble. But forget about Iranian nuclear deals or the splintering of One Direction. Here are the top stories for you in the bubble. In the news this week, the Saint explores lecture attendance, figuring out which lectures have the highest attendance and which ones have the lowest attendance. Also, we find out how much the union spent on this year's election campaigns. And in this week's In Focus, after all the debates raging on social media recently about LGBT in St. Andrews, we sit down with Association LGBT officer Sigrid Jorgensen. In this week's features, we have a student's account of addiction and a glimpse into the world of homelessness. The writer, who wishes to remain anonymous, met a homeless man while using, and the two became friends. The homeless man's story, from childhood institutionalization to abuse to addiction, is galvanizing, and the writer hopes that the readers will feel the same. Also in this week's features, we sit down with mature students and ask them about their experiences, both inside the classroom and outside of it. There are a whole host of events lined up for the coming weeks, from Big Top Ball to Mayball to On the Rocks, so make sure to check out this week's issue of The Saint, where we'll have all the previews for you, and maybe a name or two of some of the headlining acts. Also in this week's issue is our review of Sitara, which is sure to be a must-read. In the money section this week, the Saint takes a look at the Live Below the Line challenge hosted by Medicine St. Andrews. The goal of living on £5 for 5 days from the 30th of March to the 3rd of April was both for fundraising and for promoting issues of global poverty by publicizing your participation. The challenge raised £460 with about 15 students participating. But what was it really like for them? The Saint sat down with some of the students and asked them about their experiences. All these stories and more in the upcoming issue of The Saint. Pick up yours this Thursday outside the library, the Union, or near the physics buildings.